We've not yet lost all our graces.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Clark, opening day in the NBA. Nothing could be better. Did you ever get opening day jitters?
Yeah, I did. I mean, the butterflies are there, and it's a good thing. The key for me was to breathe deeply, get that first sweat going, and then everything settled down from there.
Rivers against Webb. Pass to Polynice. Here's Manning. Now here is Smith, and it's blocked.
He was all over that one. You can tell he enjoys sending shots back.
Richmond for three, and the Kings another three.
Nice job by Richmond to get ideal positioning on the break. That's how you run the floor.
They double him with Simmons. Here's Manning. Rivers passes to Manning. That one's not going to go. Here's Causewell, covered by Smith. Another three for Sacramento.
In the modern game, everyone has a three-point shot. But his is a terrific one, especially for his size.
Pass to Harper. Now Smith, guarded by Simmons. Here's Manning. They need this. And it's Tisdale with the rebound. For three, Richmond buries it from three-point range. Richmond's got 9.
Training threes left and right, making it rain from behind the arc.
Nothing the D is doing has worked, which is why they are going to continue gunning from outside the arc.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Substitution on the court.
Rivers finds Smith. Here's Manning. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Not sure who he was looking for there. I know the third row definitely wasn't expecting a pass.
Here's Sacramento. A nice run going 12 in a row. Shoots a three. And again, Sacramento with the three.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
And here's Bonner from the arc. They grab their own miss. Fires for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
Rivers against Brown. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And here's Bonner from the arc. And the three ball is good. Bonner's got 6 points.
How timely is this to go on such a big run? Starting to pull away.
That's a sign of a great team. going on runs when they need them the most.
Out to the right wing. Here's Manning, and it's blocked.
Coaches love to see this kind of high-effort D, especially right at the rim.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Sacramento with the three. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And just a tremendous job creating havoc defensively. Tons of turnovers, and they're capitalizing on it.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Los Angeles now, searching for their first points of the game. First opportunity here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against Sacramento. And it's Smith, top of the key. And stolen by Simmons. Tries a three. Another three for Sacramento.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Here's Polynice. He has yet to score. Smith the pass to Harper. It's over Richmond. That misses off the backboard. Here's Coswell. Fires from deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Yeah, the offense is running smoothly, and it's only the first half, but they've looked more prepared for this matchup.
Pass to Manning. Smith on the wing. Down low. Rivers looking over the floor. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he can't let that miss eat at him. He just got to come right back and take it again when left wide open.
Simmons' shot is good.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And the other team has to step it up on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
Teardrop shot. Rivers can't get it to go. Here's Sacramento now. Puts up a three. And again, Sacramento with a three.
Another one from distance. He's hot. And they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Richmond with the bucket.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the three-point line.
Just watch the lanes open wider as the defense creeps toward the perimeter.
Here's Rivers. And just miss after miss right now. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Coswell. And another three for Sacramento. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. That one goes in.
Now remember, Ron Harper is 6'6", and he's long. Huge for somebody that plays a lot of point guard. And that helps him operate down low, too.
Simmons can't get it to go. Here's Los Angeles now. Pass to Rivers. Here's Polynice. Here's Manning. Hasn't made one yet. It's blocked.
Fantastic effort on defense, protecting the rim with his length.
Shoots the three. Coswell, good.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Rivers passes to Harper. Rivers against Webb. Up top, Rivers. That's tipped.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
And here's Simmons for three. Another three for Sacramento.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
They get it again. Out to Smith. Pass to Rivers. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Outside Harper. Blocked again.
On D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
And here's Simmons for three. And the Kings another three.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
Webb against Rivers. Pass to Harper. To end the run. It's hauled in by the Kings.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
And here's Simmons for three. Connects from three-point range. Simmons got 15 points. Simmons gotten it done from outside. Look at the numbers, shooting 5 of 6 from long range. Now Webb. No scoring in this one. Bangs home the trifecta.
As a defender, it's not easy to stay in front of Webb. And if he's hitting threes consistently, the job becomes much more problematic.
Scooped up. Smith up top. Pass to Manning. Simmons pulls it in.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
And the basket by Webb. Looking to stem the tide, Mike.
Somehow, anyhow, trying to stop this run.
And here's the break. Three-pointer. Tisdale, no good. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Over to the wing. Here's Polynice. Los Angeles with another miss.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Webb. And here comes the break. Lets the three fly. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The speed of Webb is tough to keep up with, especially when he's running the break.
Rivers passes to Manning. Rebound by the Kings. Tisdale's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Simmons for three. And another three for Sacramento. 1:12 left to play in the first. Rivers against Webb. Pass to Manning. Smith on the wing. Still yet to score. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Takes a three. Cracks in the tray.
He's got unmatched quickness, and Webb able to pull up into his jumper before the defense has a chance to react.
Rivers against Webb. Rivers passes to Manning. Misses that shot as well as the other 7 he took before. That adds up to 0 for 8 so far. And here's Simmons for three. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get into space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Back to Rivers. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers.
The ball sailing out of bounds. Not the offensive possession they were hoping for.
8 seconds left in the first. Here's Chilcutt. That's how you finish a quarter strong.
Absolutely making a statement right at the buzzer. I love it.
Tremendous buzzer beater, taking every opportunity as it comes.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think?
A really good start shooting the ball. The offense was clicking early.
And no surprise to see their lead after the shooting exhibition they just displayed. Great start to the game.
And here are the Kings now. Their next game is at Oracle Arena, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. A nice shot by Wes. And so Grant will bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Edwards. Grant outside. Edwards with the screen. Grant finds Edwards. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. For three, Bonner. Another three for Sacramento. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Left side, Grant. Pass to Perry. Back to Grant. Here's Perry. He's covered by Brown. Grant surveying the D. To the inside. Here's Perry. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Nice look out there to get his guy an easy chance.
Here's Wes. For three, Bonner gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bonner's got 12. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now, here's Grant. Defense is right there. A nice shot by Perry.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass.
Launches a three. Another three for Sacramento.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Poked away. Here's Wes. From downtown. Good on the triple. Laz has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Kings. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Edwards. Now, here's Grant. And Brown now atop the key. Bonner for three with the tip. Here's Chilcutt. The tray drills the three-pointer. Chilcutt's got his second bucket of the night.
Unselfishness on display there. He's all about finding the open teammate.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Grant, right side. Outside Edwards. Here's Perry. He's covered by Brown. Perry passes to Edwards. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Jepson. Another three for Sacramento.
Boy, they're cranking it up a notch right now, really setting the pace for this game.
Exceptional in transition. Great job running all 94 feet.
Grant outside. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Harper. Pass to Manning. They need this one. Kicks it out to Grant. And it's blocked.
Meeting right at the rim. He timed that block perfectly.
Here's Webb. And again, Sacramento with the three. You know, there's no question who the league power is right now, Clark. The Bulls are coming off 2 consecutive titles.
And, Kevin, I might add, Michael Jordan is coming off 2 straight MVPs, too. There was talk of him picking baseball over basketball coming out of college, but thank goodness for all of us who love basketball, that didn't happen.
Pass to Chilcutt. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Sacramento. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Tisdale, and again Sacramento with the 3. It might be been careless with the ball tonight. That's hurt him.
Lack of focus, lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Grant, right side. It's deflected. Stolen by Webb. Bonner kicks to Richmond. Shoots. And the Kings check on 2 more.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Clippers. Tipped away. Stolen by Webb. This one for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And Webb understands how to get himself going. Getting to his spots right now and playing with confidence.
Grant kicks to Edwards. Out to the wing. With the floater. And Harper finishes inside. Harper's got his second basket.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Tisdale passes to Bach. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Grant dishes to Rivers. The kick out to Harper. Grant outside. At the elbow, Edwards. And it's blocked.
Nice job, and even better positioning defensively. Blocks like this really get him going.
Bonner for 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Webb against Grant. Got a piece of it. Pass to Richmond. Here is Bonner. 23 points in the game. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. What a shot he's got.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Tisdale. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Good shot right there. I like seeing him be assertive on offense.
Outside Harper. Grant outside. Edwards with the screen for Grant. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
See, I think this is where you let James Edwards go to work. He's so smart and difficult to defend in the paint.
Here's Webb. And the Kings another 3.
Well, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
Clippers have gotten just over 50.
And the crowd showing their appreciation for an incredible performance.
He has made it pour from outside and route to the most threes in a game in franchise history.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Manning. Scoreless thus far. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
Richmond against Harper. Launches it. And another three for Sacramento.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
Out to the right wing. Here's Polynice. They get a hand on it.
They won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. Still competing for every minute.
Richmond with the bucket.
Well, you expect Richmond to run up the scoreboard. A guy with a talent for finding points.
Pass to Smith. The kick out to Harper. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Carswell. Carswell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Webb. And again, Sacramento with the three.
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Here's Rivers, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
1:21 left in the first half of the game. Richmond for three, and good coming off the assist by Spud Webb. Richmond's got 21.
Boy, really good vision from Webb there, finding an open line to get the ball to a ready shooter.
It's tipped. He swipes the ball away again. Richmond for three. Another three for Sacramento.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Harper. To the middle.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Yeah, this drought is really hurting them. They've got to mix things up and try and snap out of it.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the ball. One-on-one here. Here's the triple. And Mitch Richmond hits from deep. 27 points for him.
Doing damage from long range, elevating his offense.
Here's Rivers trying to get something going. Sacramento grabs the miss. Carswell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The three from Simmons. And he hits the buzzer beater.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's Sacramento holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Mitch Richmond in this game, he has been everywhere.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Manning. Bank shot, no good.
And he knows he's got to convert in these situations. No excuse given the limited defense on him.
No problem knocking that one down. Webb's got the first points of the second half here for Sacramento. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Polynice, the pass to Smith. It's hauled in by Carswell. Carswell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Three-pointer. And again, Sacramento with the three.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Tisdale's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Now here's Rivers. Still scoreless. Manning with the bucket.
Brushing off the contact with ease. Manning is used to getting hit while trying to score.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Causwell. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you got to just keep it going.
Here's Polynice. It's hauled in by Causwell. Sacramento's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Connects again from distance.
Starting to pull out ahead off the back of some terrific offense.
They are firing on all cylinders, aren't they? Hard to get stops when they're playing with this much energy.
Smith right side. No good with the layup. Now the Kings with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Webb. Good. Another from 3.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense. Keeping things simple and running their plays well.
Inside. Here's Tisdale. He's got 12. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Rivers passes to Polynice. Back to Rivers. Richmond against Harper. Pulls it from the elbow. And he stays with it. Smith on the wing. Second chance shot. Here's Polynice. And it's blocked.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue. What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
And here's Los Angeles. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
But they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. And the Kings another 3.
There is no substitute for effort and hustle, and he finishes the play there.
And here's Rivers, still without a basket. The 3, and again Sacramento with the 3. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in
nabbing another steal.
And just like that, he's tied the franchise single-game record for steals.
Oh, what a steal. He's taken them for everything they've got. To the paint. Here's Manning. No good again that time. They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
Tisdale, no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. Smith kicks to Rivers. Back to Smith. Shoots over Richmond. Los Angeles with another miss. Clark setting up in the half court where they have been somewhat ineffective.
And I think that's in part due, Kevin, to the defense being so solid.
Harper against Richmond. Out to Smith. Back to Harper. Pass to Smith. And here's Rivers. Over Webb. Rivers can't get it to go.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
It's good from long range. Webb's got 39.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Webb against Rivers. With some arc. Back to Smith. And another steal for him.
He's everywhere on defense, picking up the steal.
No one has more steals in a single game in team history. Amazing. Congratulations on breaking that record. Pass to Polynice. Back to Rivers. To the right side. Right side, Harper. Looking to end the run. Manning can't get it to go. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
Hits it from three-point range. Carswell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the second.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selections.
Harper against Richmond. Spins to the rack. Rebound by the Kings. Tisdale's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Carswell, another three for Sacramento.
He is unconscious, doing major work, wearing this defense out.
Yeah, filling it up with relative ease.
Smith, no good. And the points, Mike, that they're piling up now have gone largely unanswered.
Yeah, whatever they've discovered here, it's working for them.
Harper against Richmond.
His greatness on the defensive end shining through once again.
He's been all over the court tonight, racking up the most steals in a single game for this franchise. Absolutely incredible. Los Angeles making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Down low. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got his third bucket of the night.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
Here's Carswell. And again, Sacramento with the three.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Chilcutt. He's got 9. Another three for Sacramento. Here's Los Angeles now. Rivers kicks to Smith. Edwards with the screen for Harper. Left side, Edwards. Now here's Harper. Defense right on him. It's blocked.
He was not having it. Get that stuff out of here.
Here's Carswell. And another three for Sacramento. Here's Rivers. Nothing on the board. Nabbing another steal.
Well, I can't believe what he's doing on defense, racking up those steals.
He just tied for the 4th most steals in a game in NBA history.
You know, you'd think the height mismatch would run him off the perimeter. No, sir. Didn't happen there.
Takes more than just some extra inches to deter him. He was committed to getting his shot.
Edwards tried to bank it in, but he misses. The last few offensive possessions, Coach Fratello, have been great for him.
They've got a nice thing going right now at both ends, carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
That's how to make a stand. Some determined defense inside.
For three, Bonner, he makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Rivers against Webb. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Edwards. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Les. He has 6. Sinks the three-pointer. Les has got 9. Rivers with it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a rejump.
Here's Webb. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Danny Manning, Tony Brown, Gary Grant, Elliot Perry.
Mike, they're on a nice little run right now.
Yeah, offensively, they're making things look really easy.
Indeed. And again for three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've ever seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And so it's Sacramento able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Chilcutt. Another three for Sacramento.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Manning the pass to Perry. And the basket by Edwards.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Richmond for three. Another three for Sacramento.
This is the kind of hot streak that makes you smile in your sleep.
It's a great feeling. And let me tell you, he's feeling it right now.
Pass to Edwards. The 8-footer. Bucket is good.
James Edwards.
Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Got loose. Here is Bonner. And another three for Sacramento. Grant against Richmond. Here's Perry. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Chilcutt. And the Kings another three.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
To the middle. Here's Edwards. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Great awareness to recognize the double and get the pass away.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Connects again from distance. And so Grant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Inside, here's Perry. Misses in close. The Kings have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. A nice shot by West. Here's Grant. Edwards inside. Brown finds Grant. Here's Perry. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Clippers ball.
Here's Manning. Here's Grant. Richmond with the rebound. Richmond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bonner kicks to Richmond. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here is Bonner. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
Grant against Richmond. Now, here's Grant. He's tightly guarded. Polynice. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Great recognition to read the D and go with the floater. Beautiful touch.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Here's Coswell. And another 3 for Sacramento. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Richmond outside, driving inside.
A strong guard, Mitch Richmond, gets going downhill, and he's tough to stop.
Clippers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Over to the left wing. Deflects the pass. Richmond with the steal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt, did he, Clark? He was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
Grant on the wing. He's covered by Richmond. Manning the pass to Grant. Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Here's the Clippers. Pass to Polynice. Richmond against Grant. Will it go? Here's Richmond, and it's Richmond finishing it off.
Watching Richmond get up and throw it down. Yes, sir. Superb at elevating to the rack.
Here's Perry. Pass to Manning. Richmond with the rebound. Richmond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, throwing it down with some real force.
Yeah, big two-handed flush.
2 is better than 1.
The defense knew better than to mess with him on that one.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Like we expected, the game could be a blowout, and and that's exactly what we got.
This team is hard enough to beat on the road, but at home, they take it to another level.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. So long, everyone.